Okay, so now the next step, now that we have entering split mode done, is exiting the split mode. But even before we do that, what I wanted to do is just going over and enabling entering split mode for all buttons. So let's just do that quickly. I have to learn Vim macros. Finally. Okay, that's that. Now go to this. Let's split that. I was actually thinking about refactoring how the keys are handled to make it extra. I think I will extract it to a separate file, which would be just configuration and have somewhat like btwm does it, where you have this array of objects, of structs that have all the key bindings in them, and then you just iterate over it and do this during runtime instead of having this done like this. Yeah, so then, having the shift and, just having this would be much more succinct instead of having how much is it 30 lines of code for this plus what we have in the handle key press. Then the next thing is, now we can actually exit the split mode. So in what cases do we exit the split mode? If I think this is just two situations, which is first would be closing a client that's exiting the split mode, and the other one is selecting a different tag, which will be the pop. If you do pop, you exit the split mode. So exit split mode is a simple function. What do we need? Just the connection here and go here. Yeah, also screen moved. Actually not here. Let's do it here. Let's take it. Well, no. Not only this, also the X. Not this. I want this. Here's one. Let's do it multi-line. And this would be basically 0 and screen width. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. Yep, that's exiting the split mode really. So, can you select the tag? Oh yeah, and I will create a global. Because we can exit the split mode always, which would do redundant requests. But then we wouldn't have to have this global variable, because the other idea is to have a global variable, which would be, Boolean is in split mode, and exit the split mode only when you know you are in split mode. Yeah, I guess I just do that for now to avoid the redundant requests, but something to consider. I think I should handle the errors here, right? What does it return? Just error. Yep. Just to make sure. And same here. Actually, nope, that's not enough. Yeah, that's not enough. Ah, let's just return. I don't know what would the behavior be here. Because there's two options. Either it tries. I assume if it fails, it fails. Nothing happens. So I won't just handle this. And this would this. Now, do we want to check it here or outside? I would check it outside. I think this function doesn't care if you are in split mode or not. I usually prefer to do this kind of checks outside of the function. And do we call it? Nope. Okay, so here's the first one. And the other one was what? It is a kill selected tag. What if a window unmaps? That's also So yeah, it's also something to consider if we unmap, that's no, that's top one, top two. When we are in split mode, we should also exit the split mode. But how common would that be? Opening a new client is also exiting split mode. That's true. I'm trying to think of a situation where a window unmaps. We could be defensive and handle that, and just to be safe. I think I will ignore it for now. It should be handled, but I won't do it. That's that. Queue selected mode. What was the other case? Review pop, right? Pop also. This should also be checked for error. But if this breaks, that's when this breaks, right? Yeah, then we basically return and the structure doesn't change. So let's do that. It's one thing, and then in mode, exit split mode. Stand and now should we exit the split mode during configure request or during map request? Yeah, I think during mapping could be done during configure request, but let's do it during mapping. Unmanaged window also. If I don't have the connection here. Okay, I think this is all. Oh, not here. Oh, split. Oh, broken again. Okay, if I split with this. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Wait, what happened here? Okay, let's exit. Okay, so it didn't remap the window because I just realized something. This won't work like this. I have to handle focusing if that's how I want to kill select a client, because now let's say I do this. That's the top because it works. Do this. I'm focused here, but if I kill the. Now it worked. Okay, I kill the other. Uh, always the left window is killed because it's the top window. That's how we do it. So that's another thing to fix, handling focusing windows. The focus window should always be the top one, right? The structure. Now, how do I want to do it that way? This means that the top window will mean two things depending on the situation. It either means that this window is the left one. Yeah, what if, for example, I focus the right window and then I decide to change the, yeah, if I decide to change the, the split window, I could try to, because the idea is that if I'm in split mode and I split 1, 2, then I press to split on 3, so I have split 1, 3, then 1 stays, but 2 goes below 3, right? And that's also something I have to handle. I have to exit split mode before entering it. Yeah. So that's another thing to handle. Yeah, so I have to have a selected tag variable, like focused client or something like this, and kill based on that. So, yeah, but I guess that's another thing. First, this is kind of ugly. I don't like it, but this is how we're going to do it for now. Because if I'm currently in split mode, yeah, because make that split. Make that split. I think I first have to exit the split mode. It's okay. It's just very bad implementation, which causes this issue. But for now, I will just do it like this. Okay. Yep. That's basically how we are going to do it for now. It's not the prettiest. It should be done in a different way. It should be done technically here, but it cannot be done here. So let's just leave it as is. Now the question is why this works. Perhaps I open a new one. Yeah, it didn't reconfigure it. Also, it doesn't change the focus. Or does it? One, this is two, and this is three. Oh, this is one. It's two. One, two, so this how does it work? Oh, that's how it works, but it doesn't work in this way. It doesn't work based on the tag, so this also should, like clicking on the tag should change the focus. That's another thing to handle. Now, okay, it doesn't work. Exiting split mode. Yeah, why would it? It's very. Hmm. Okay, I'm really like in dirty hacks mode because I'm sure there is a way to check the width of the client, or maybe even storing the width on the client would be better. I could just, go over each client and check if the width isn't screen width and then update it, as well as the X position. Yeah, storing it on the client's tract would be the way to go, in my opinion. But for now, let's just do it the dirty way. I think I will do some refactoring between videos because it's getting out of hand slowly. So, okay, now I open another activity. This one says gym. One. Nope. Well, it quit the split mode for this one. I actually did. Yeah, it did. But it didn't do that. This one. Why is it? Why is it? Oh, because you first. Let's just. I will have to do it. Enter split mode. Okay, whatever. Um, yeah, let's just do it like this. That's what I need. I won't go further than that. This is the most common use case for now. Where is it? Just okay. So that's what we do. And exit split mode. Well, maybe not. First handle enter split mode, which would, instead of doing this, I have to return the error. There's split mode. Okay. Oh, how to do it so I can do it in like one function because I want to keep it in some of the transaction and split it. Or whatever, it's slide overhead. Let's just swallow it. Okay, so that would be enter split mode. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah. Your screen. What else was there? Or? Oh yeah. Right. Works. Let's do now the let's in split mode. Mm. I don't know if this is the proper way to handle it, this error, because it can error in two different positions. I don't know how to handle this error, like all cases, but again, let's ignore it. Okay. Great. There's some flickering, which I don't like. But I think we can leave it for now. Oh, now entering this rock. This is weird. This is weird. Okay, I think this requires a refactor. Why would it happen? It would happen when the stack would be out of position. How can it happen that the stack is out of position? But you know what? I think this is enough for now. We have exiting the speed mode done. It somewhat works. Okay, now it works. This doesn't work. And when I try to add more, yeah, it somewhat works for now. I think it's time for refactor really. And during that refactor, some of these issues would be resolved. So yeah, I guess that's it.